Together can actually
do something,
achieve things, particularly if we're all working in unison towards a common plan, and I think this is a good day.
I think this is good.
I don't want to waste anyone's time, but the corruption that we uncovered, we didn't start out by being an anti-corruption campaign. We started out during the election to hold all politicians to account. Labour won the election, so we called our campaign group the 100 Promises campaign because that was their manifesto. And of particular interest to us were the concerns about fuel poverty and addressing them through combined heat and power, because we think that's actually a good idea. Most of the Scandinavian and Nordic countries have got much higher levels of combined heat and power. I happen to stay in a scheme that's got combined heat and power, and I think it's great. There's obviously problems, but it's a collective solution to an issue that is killing 2,400 Scots a year. So that was a great thing, and it was such a shame when Robert Booth, the former Director of Land and Environmental Services, managed to popple the deal to set up a plant for combined heat and power and turn it into a privatised incinerator. And then that happened at the same time as the Ronnie Size payout was made public. The charities
demanded money,
finding it to be, in their words, misconduct, and they said they couldn't prosecute, but they wanted to. Now that was at the point where we felt that we needed to do something, so we held a public meeting, invited George Redmond, invited Robert Booth, and invited Gordon Matson, and as Norrie points out, none of them showed up. In fact, they completely dinged us. We went through the proper channels.
The names were on the chairs.
The names were on the chairs. And at that meeting we decided that we needed to pursue this corruption angle, because in order to hold the council to account, it's actually necessary to stop the corruption. And I'm sorry to say that Robert Booth, although he parted with the council with a giant golden handshake, is still intimately involved with the council, we have reason to believe. And the phrase misconduct the charities regulator used doesn't cover it, but more on that later. If you don't mind, I'll ask Andy Bowden, who's an organiser of the campaign, to say a few words as well, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, just to say, I think already.
Yeah, professionals, I tell you.
Just to say, I think a lot of people, when they started doing this, thought we're on a hiding to nothing. Not because they believed Glasgow was City Labour or regions or they had to run it. Corruption was almost normalised in the city. Nobody really, it was going on for so long, nobody really thought anything could be done to stop it. I think we're now in a period, particularly around the independence referendum, we're having a national debate about what kind of Scotland we want to live in. I think the state of affairs in Glasgow, Scotland's largest city, it's not normal for the UK, it's not normal for Scotland, it's not, the way we're governed isn't just politicians acting badly, there's really embedded corruption at multiple levels, which everybody knows about, and a lot of evidence is in the public domain. What people are relying on is that people just accept it. I think more and more we're able to get evidence and reports of people that are unwilling to sit back and take it. So what I would say to people is, obviously we do need donations for the campaign, but more than that, what we need are stories and experiences people have of corruption and malfeasance in the council. Generally when I talk to people, a group of friends, family, amongst a large enough group of people, there's always somebody who has a story about something, and I'm sure that will be true of the the kind of social groups that you're with, your friends and your family. So alert people to the fact that this is going on now, because we don't know if the police will keep going for Glasgow City Labour. Labour are an extremely powerful, entrenched political organisation across Scotland, and the police may be reticent to investigate them. But if there's a steady stream of complaints, there's a steady stream of issues coming up, then they'll be forced to take action. And I think once they're forced to take action against one or two principles, then you begin to see the whole house of cards fall. It is dependent on people here today watching this. People have seen Dorsey talking to their friends and family, asking them, have you heard anything dodgy, corrupt in your experience with the council? Because there will be dozens of these. It's just about patching them together, putting together. We're putting these cases together. We're starting to build the case against a few individuals. So thanks very much for coming here.
I'll take a wee bit of video, mate. Taking photographs of taking photographs. That's no very nice, is it? It's no very nice. Taking photographs through the blacked out windows.
Sure, 100% sure.
How you doing, buddy? I'm just looking at your laptop in the back seat. Yep.
What are they saying to you, Norrie? Norrie, what are they saying to you?
Oh, he's like that. But who do we hand it to? He's like that. It's just for Police Scotland. He said, well, I'll give it to the Chief Constable. Aye, sounds like it.
Yeah. Was he no happy about it?
Folks.
That was good, mate. That was really good.
And I think tomorrow we might have
Do you think we might get a wee